Whoever lost this coin spin was getting evicted. So my lease is up, but we got the offer to extend it. The only problem is my roommate and I both want the place to ourselves. Think of all the extra space, you know, maybe walking around naked. I mean, I'd get a whole extra office to myself. In a few hours, my roommate gets home, and then we spin the coin. If he's saying, but I'm an opportunity. I remember moving in here, my first apartment. I owned 0 furniture and had a huge student loan. And so I filled the space with anything that would fill space, really. It was not intentional. I mean, I have IKEA cacti. That's like, you know it's not intentional at that point. The only problem was I could not afford the place, like not even close. And what do in Van City? You get a roommate. This is essentially what the apartment is like. And you see that box right there? Yeah, that could be our future office. Got a lot of videos that could use a space like that. I'm just saying. And you may be wondering, if he's saying it's so expensive, then why is he unroommating himself? And that's because of the opportunity cost. You know, I could have invested $500, but instead I bought a yellow iPad so I could draw on the screen and invest in the videos. Or at least that's what I tell myself, so I could buy an iPad. You know, coming home to that hoodie you left on that chair and nobody moved it, so it's still there. That's just like, you know, that's magic. All right, welcome to my TED Talk on big city finances. You can't leave now, it's for your own good. Yes, he's an iPad kid. And no, I don't have any games for you on this iPad. My eyes are watering. I'm balling right now, actually. The life hack of these big cities is to get a roommate, or multiple, just because expenses are crazy. Let's say we've got rent, Wi-Fi, your phone, and heat. The 4 essentials, and I didn't even mention food yet, which is, you know, that's usually essential, I'd say, to living. Let's say that's 2,300, 80, 60, and 30. You know, you can do better, you can do worse. Which brings us to around 2,500. But if you split that 2,500 in half, because you have a roommate, and it's 1,250, that ain't bad. But I'm an opportunity thinker. The what if excites me. The what if I make a lot of cool videos in that office. I'm thinking about holy crap, these birds, man. I'm thinking about me in 5 years. That's what I'm thinking. Dude, I look crazy. I also feel crazy. And then it was time to get some second opinions before I did anything irreversible. And who better to get advice from than the people who understand creative obstacles? The YVR Creator Studio, home to millions of subscribers and people who get what my day-to-day looks like, whether it involves a roommate or not. Matt Moore, living with roommates, W or an L?
Big W.
10-second answer.
Okay. Living with roommates, big W, because I'm not alone all the time and I get people to come home to and spend time with and play board games with. And instead of paying $2,000 a month, I'm paying $710. Big win.
Warwick.
Okay, roommates are an L because some nights, you know, you want to get comfortable, take a bath, and you walk around in a robe, and then they just come home and you're exposed. You don't want that, okay? So roommates, big L, big L.
JJ McCullough.
I would say at the stage of life I'm in right now, I would say it would be an L. And don't get me started on like the shower. Like I want my own shampoo.
And how I like the kitchen, how I like the living room.
There's only so much space in the freezer.
I just don't have
stupid liquor or whatever.
To endure somebody else's
space
system.
for like popsicles and ice creams and stuff.
I'm a pretty big decor guy, I'd say, or like overall your place, I just like when it's presentable, when it's clean. But when you have a roommate, not everyone in the place takes care of the stuff the same way. I bought this couch, not them. Why would they care the same amount as me, you know? Like my one roommate, I caught with my brand new knife block set, like steak knives, using it to put together the fan that he just bought because he couldn't find a screwdriver, which we have. Okay, it's one drawer lower, but I know it's not the end of the world, but come on, Chase, you're better than that. I know this is just a very niche thing for people who have roommates, but if you have a roommate or if you've had them, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. The whole roommate dilemma. Are you sure you took out the trash last? Because I'm pretty sure that I just took the trash out. I think I need to relax. I need to remind myself that this is all coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? Having a roommate isn't that bad. It just takes time to find the right person. But if you're on your own, you don't actually need to find that person. That's gonna be me, that's gonna be me. So you store the tree in the bin, the tree go on the bin, and then the tree go back in the bin, easy. This box is gonna fix a lot for me. So obviously I just switched internet to Oxio, but tell me, is this heinous or like hilarious? But if I send back the old modem from the old provider in the new provider's box, am I gonna start like an internet Wi-Fi war? Like, that's kind of hilarious, is it not? Oxio is the sponsor of this video, and you get a month free of their service with my link below. I was actually switching to Oxio before they became a sponsor of the channel because they have a referral program where you get a month free anytime you refer someone. So technically you can kind of get free Wi-Fi forever. My sister had Oxio before I started working with them, and she was telling me about how she could just text them for support when she was having issues. Meanwhile, I'm emailing back and forth on a huge thread with my, it got to a point where it didn't make sense not to switch to Oxio. It just sounded so much easier. And last thing I'll mention is they have no lock-in terms. So you could just try Oxio for a month free below. If you don't like it, you wanna go back to your other one, you can just leave anytime and no questions asked. So I'm gonna go deliver this. They're cool people, great provider, and you can find more about them in the link below. I just started the apartment makeover series, as you guys know. I mean, the other day I was rearranging this office setup, trying to find the right layout. I was not built to sit on the ground. This works, but it's not perfect. Even the thought of possibly having to move, man, it doesn't matter. Nothing can stop me from death scrolling Facebook Marketplace. I mean, look, I sent this credenza to Casey the other day and I was like, look at this deal. This is so cool. I mean, I don't even know what a credenza is technically, and I'm still trying to buy it. There's a couple furniture stores in Vancouver I've never been to. Some of them are like appointment only. That's how serious they are. Casey's waiting for me downstairs, so when we get back, that's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's like slightly too large. Oh, I like that. Wood bottom. Wood bottom. That was my nickname in high school.
Hey, I'm Travis and I'm Adam's roommate. I am a professional hockey goalie who is currently unemployed. This is Adam.
That's me.
We live together and I ain't leaving.
We will see about that. Honestly, we'll see about that. I'm feeling pretty lucky today, so watch yourself, okay? The moment we've all been waiting for as you skate around.
I was doing some dancing.
Some dancing? I don't know if you'll be dancing after this. Oh! I'm calling heads, by the way.
Fuck. It's heads. I'm out.